Good afternoon to my beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of The Big Review with me, your host, Vicky. Now, at first, before I start, I would like to apologize for the lack of inconsistency from my side. There has been a lot going on, okay? I had school, so I couldn't really shoot, interviews and stuff like that. Now, it was like really hard to deal with, but let's not talk about that right now, you know what I mean? I have with me a promoter who is also a social media influencer. Beautiful and has been quite talked about, not only in the media but at school. Okay, cool. We'll get to that, right? But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful, the absolutely stunning Boikhutso Serero.
Hi.
Hey, Boikhutso.
How you doing?
I'm great, thanks. And how are you?
Wow.
Now tell me, as you deal with media most of the time, how would you say it feels having to update your socials and update your followers on what you're doing and how you're doing it all the time?
Well, it's not a train smash to that extent, you understand?
Yeah.
I just balance everything that I do and efficiently, so you understand? Yeah.
So would you say it requires a whole lot of hard work and determination when it comes to dealing with media, or is it just something that you got to be passionate about?
On my side, I think it's something that I am passionate about because I have grew to understand what social media is, and it's something that I'm used to now, so it's not like anything of a train smash or such.
Yeah. All right. Now, you are an influencer and you're also a promoter.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between the two? Because people tend to believe or think it's one and the same thing.
Actually, it is.
It
one
is.
and the same thing.
Right.
Because I influence people into knowing more about my brands, the brands that I promote, and brand promotion is just like calling in upon local brands, so that they can be recognized. So it's one thing.
It's one thing,
Yeah,
just two different terms upon it.
And uplifting people's spirits about certain things that they feel they can't do. You understand?
Yeah.
That's like the one difference there is to influencing and brand promotions. You understand? Yeah.
All right. Now, before I ask you this next question, I would like to touch up on what she said, right? Which is the main purpose of this show and why I decided to do this show. This show is to help you guys gain knowledge on what it's like to dive into the lives and skills that are required to be influencers, actors, musicians, you name it. You know what I mean? Right, let's get back to business. Now, Boikhutso, you are a highly spoken of type person, you know what I mean? You've had rumors running around, you've had bad stuff said about you, right? Now, I want to start light before I get to the serious stuff, you know what I mean? Being a student at school, right? Matric, grade 12, doing what you got to do. How does it feel having to balance out your school life and your social media profile type life going on?
Well, with me, it has always been I have to set a time frame of when I get to do my promotion things, my outside life actually, and then my academical work, you understand? So it's always with a timetable, because firstly I put my school first. I put my education first. So I have to balance the two, but most importantly, school comes first, like I'm saying. So I balance with a timetable. Yeah.
So you're making it well aware to everybody watching right now that when I'm on toughy lang, when don't walk around, now it's into the snacks and then schooling it's downhill.
No.
Not at all.
I can type it there, man. I can type it there. As much as I am good with what I do, like my work, my promotions, my modeling, my influencing, I have to be as 10 times good with my academics.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
It's not just beauty with no brain.
Not just beauty with no brain.
Fantastic. I get it. Yeah. Right. So have you ever encountered certain difficulties at school regarding your reputation?
Actually, yes, I have. I think it was last year. I was elected to be an RCL.
Yeah.
Yes, I was elected to be an RCL. So there were certain people that were jealous about me receiving that position. You understand? So it would always come out to teachers that I'm not setting a good example to the youngsters. You understand? I do certain things that won't be a good influence to them. And at some point, like, it shook me because it's the people that I thought had my back. You understand? So I just had to learn by myself, on myself, that I'm alone in this. You understand? And whatever that anybody has to say, it's their opinion, not mine. You understand? So I have to deal with such people. So it has like influenced my schoolwork and my academic year, which was last year, because people were jealous. That's what I could say. So yeah, it's been really tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Nah. Right, let's get right into it. Okay, cool. Be serious now. Let me think about something upsetting. Cool.
Oh, Vicky, what test? But like, you walked away.
You're not helping. Right. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, Sana. Oh.
Finally.
Oh my God. Oh yes.
Don't forget the content.
Yeah,
so I can promote on Instagram.
Chips at it.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
Oh my God.
This looks
I had to combine the small chips there on one board.
No problem. Oh,
Kali
Sana.
atumetse.
Salon. Aesthetic.
Yes. Not that I love getting naked, but I just love influencing people to be proud of their skin color, of their bodies. So if I'm afraid to, show that I'm proud of my body, proud of everything that I do, how will other people be able to do it? And how will it come to them that I am their influencer? You understand? So I'm always comfortable with anything and everything.
All right.
Because my confidence.
All right. So now we feel you. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the promotions part of the entire thing, right? You've had to collaborate with?
Thirsty, like it's certain brands.
Yeah.
Because when I first got into this brand promotion things, people were like, especially brand owners, they were a bit I'd say afraid to reach out to me because they thought I'd reject their proposals, and I was like, no, this is not about having a brand that's already well known. Understand? Specifically saying Nike, I don't have to be reached out by Nike so I can be able to be their brand promoter. You understand? It starts small. Everything starts at a low level. You understand? So yes, it started small with local brands, and that's when I thought, well, what's again? I can legit post any brand, whether big or not. So it was Thirsty, Girls Are Not Toys, Style Daily, even hair salons. Even hair salons.
All
yes,
right.
Yeah, as you can see, that's hairstyle.
Okay,
yes. By Sarah Boutique in Vanderbilt Park. Yeah. So it doesn't specifically have to be a bigger brand so that we can be recognized. We all start small at some point, you understand? So yeah.
All right, that's absolutely beautiful, because it's not every day you get, those high level promoters promoting such local brands, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a very it's not intense, ne? It's just a question that I think a lot of people overlook because nobody wants to face the realities of what's actually happening in the entertainment industry. You know what I mean? Right. So I want to know personally, I'm one with conspiracies. I'm one with finding out what's really going on. I think you've seen the pictures, right? You've seen. I mean, I've seen it. I'm talking about your... You know what I'm talking? When you get to that point where they really notice your potential, right? So I want to know, coming from you, be honest about this. Don't be afraid of nobody. If you were to be approached by them, you know what I'm talking about, right? Your Illuminatis, your all of that, right? When you get to that point where you gotta sell out, right? Would you do it? I want to know, would you do it? Do you understand what they're all about, and would you do it?
Actually, I do understand, and will certainly not, because Illuminati is all about money. It's all about money, and what I love doing is not... Yes, money has to be there, but it's not all about money. It's the passion that you have for what you are doing. So, like, nothing can influence me in any other way to join the Illuminati. So it's a straight no for me.
So would that be because of spiritual purposes, or just you having secure self-value?
Yes, literally just me having a value over myself and my worth, you understand?
Yeah.
So the Illuminati is just not for me.
Full disclosure, this does not apply to everybody. We're not saying if you're there, how not worth, we're not saying that. We're just saying it's not for everybody, you know what I mean? Right, now let's get back to it. I want to know from you as a person, I feel like a lot of people don't understand you. And I feel like people put a timestamp and no, she needs to do this at this time, and not like that. So I want you to fully express what you'd like people to understand about you as a person, and certain things that you need to do at a certain time that they need to understand. Boikhutso is a person. Now she needs to rest. Now she needs to gather herself together because you have other things going on.
Yes. At some point, yes, you are right. People need to understand that I'm still in school. I do a lot of things at once, because at some point with fans, if you don't produce content at their certain time, they start unfollowing. So one thing that they need to understand is that I have to gather myself first. I have to understand myself, and I have to think. I have to sit down, and quote out the kind of content that I think is best suited for the people that really, really need influence from me. Not the people that are just following me because of what they see. You understand? So yes, they really need to understand where I'm coming from, because I do a lot at once.
Absolutely. I hope you guys heard that, please. Thank you.
You tune into the Freshman Class Podcast.
I gotta woo myself back.
I want to spend an hour talking about your song.
What do I give him?
What's the wildest shit you've done?
Okay, I am. Yes, I am. I'm not gonna lie, I am.
This is my territory when somebody comes to my house.
Hey, guys, you cut that out.
Now there's niggas that
emotional as hell, this nigga.
It was amazing. And then Jiggy Jiggy, you found out that there was a side chick all along, and you're like, now. Done. Okay. Right, Kutso. Now, I need you to be precise with this. Yeah, oh, okay, hi. I need you to be precise with this, ne? I need you to give words of inspiration and, advice and motivation on certain people who want to be influencers and promoters just as yourself. And I need you to be real, Don't give them pipe dreams, just be real.
Okay, the first thing that I'm going to say is that never put your shine aside for somebody else's. And second of all, your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude. You understand? So what anybody else has to say is none of your business. Just keep doing what you think is good and best for you, and will be of a great outcome in the future for your own self. Yeah.
Mamela, plain, short, simple. You didn't even go around the bush. Thank you. Hope everybody heard that. Those were very, very cool and inspiring words. Okay, cool. You'll cut that out. All right. Thank you so much for being on my show, Boikhutso. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Miss Boikhutso Serero herself.
Hi guys, it's your girl, aka s03. Please keep showing some love on Instagram at ep01. Kisses!
And next week on The Big Review.
Mini photography.
I'm proud of my son.
I just want to know.
English is not my first language, so yeah.
Photographers are your perverts.